Cathy Cesnik, better known as Sister Cathy, was born in Pittsburgh and was just 26 years old when tragedy struck. She was a beloved teacher at Archbishop Keough High School in Baltimore, Maryland. The eldest child of Joseph and Anna Amulak Cesnik, Cathy had always stood out. She attended St. Mary's School and St. Augustine High School in Lawrenceville, graduating as valedictorian in 1960. Cathy wasn't just admired for her intelligence, she was known for her kindness and her deep commitment to her students. To many of the girls at Keough, she wasn't just a teacher. She was a trusted confidant, especially when it came to things that no one else was willing to talk about. In 1969, Sister Cathy was living in a small apartment with another nun, Sister Russell, while teaching English and drama at Keough High School, a private Catholic girls' school opened just a few years earlier. Then, something unthinkable happened. On the evening of November 7, 1969, Cathy left her apartment at the Carriage House complex to buy an engagement gift for her sister from Hecht's jewelry store. She cashed a paycheck at First National Bank in Catonsville and may have stopped at Mully's Bakery, since a box of their buns was later found in her car. But she never returned. At 4:40 a.m. the next morning, her car was discovered parked illegally across from her apartment, covered in mud. It was Father Peter McKeon and Father Gerard Koob, both Catholic priests and friends of Cathy, who found it. Neighbors reported seeing her in the car around 8:30 p.m. that night, with others noticing it parked across the street about 2 hours later. Police immediately began searching for her, but with no success. Then, nearly 2 months later, on January 3, 1970, a hunter and his son stumbled upon her body in a makeshift landfill along Monumental Road in Lansdowne, Maryland. The cause of death: blunt force trauma to the head. Despite the gruesome discovery, the investigation quickly went cold. But decades later, the case would be shaken wide open. Two former Keough students, Teresa Lancaster and Jean Weiner, came forward in the 1990s with shocking claims. They said they had been sexually abused by the school's chaplain, Father Joseph Maskell. And in 1994, they publicly alleged that Maskell was somehow connected to Cathy's murder. A year later, they filed a lawsuit against Maskell, the school, gynecologist Christian Richter, and Cardinal William H. Keeler. But the case was dismissed as being outside the statute of limitations. Jean Weiner later claimed that just days after Cathy vanished, Maskell drove her to a wooded area near Fort Meade, and showed her Cathy's body. She recalled trying to brush maggots off her face. At first, skeptics questioned her account, citing seasonal temperatures that would have made maggot activity unlikely. But forensic pathologist Dr. Werner Spitz, who had worked on the case, confirmed that maggots were found in Cesnik's mouth and trachea. Weather records also confirmed that the temperatures had been high enough for insect activity. Despite denying all allegations, Maskell had a documented history of abuse complaints. The Catholic Church had quietly moved him from parish to parish for years. In 1994, amid rising scrutiny, he fled the country. Years later, when DNA evidence from the crime scene was tested, it didn't match Maskell's. Still, to many, he remained the primary suspect. In 2016, the Baltimore County Police reopened the case. They even exhumed Maskell's body. He had died from a stroke in 2001, but once again, no DNA match was found. And to this day, the murder of Sister Cathy Cesnik remains unsolved. What are your thoughts on this case? Comment down below and feel free to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.